AFM Videos, the leader in football education.
Hello, I'm Jared Van Acker, head football coach, Grafton High School in Yorktown, Virginia. Today we're going to present the second in the series of DVDs on the Loco Punt. This DVD will cover the tactics of the Loco Punt, when to fake and when not to fake, and how to counter defensive strategies against the Loco Punt. Once again, just to go back over our basics, this is the Loco Punt formation. We have two missiles out wide. That's what we call our two wideouts. We have our 5 down linemen. We have our 2 guards, which we call grenades. We have our 2 tackles, which we call tackles. We have our center, who is also considered a missile. We have our loco, which is our wing. And we have our 2 upbacks, which we call headhunters. And then we have our punter about 12 to 15 yards deep as the peacemaker. How we determine when to fake and when not to fake. Most of the time through game plan, through studying our opponent, through tendencies, we can find out what our opponent is going to do according to our formation. When we decide that we want to fake, we will call our Falcons call, which stands for fake. We look at these 3 major things. First off, number one, how do they cover our loco and all the eligible receivers? We have 5 eligible receivers. We have our 2 wideouts, our loco, who is a wing, and our 2 upbacks. There are 5 eligible receivers on every single time we're in a punt formation. So how are they going to cover all 5? That's our first step when we look. We are a no-huddle offense, defense, and special teams. So that allows our coaches, who are all on headset, to take the full 25-minute play clock down to the last second to see how our opponent's going to form up against our formation and how they react. Step number 2, how do they respond to the motion of the missile? When we motion our missile, we motion our loco up to the line of scrimmage, we motion our missile back, and he goes across the formation. How are they going to respond to that missile? Are they going to go with them? Are they going to stop? Are they going to go rotate into coverage? So what do they do to our motion? No matter what, when we call this, we're going to call Falcons, which is our fake punt audible. So once again, to give you a diagram of how the Loco Punt formation works when we call Falcons, we motion our loco up to the line of scrimmage, becomes a tight end. Our wideout, our missile, will step off the ball and then motion across the formation. What we need to do is find out what that man who's covering the missile is going to do. First off, we want to make sure that they have covered both of our eligibles on this side, our 2 upbacks, and our missile on the other side. That's the first step. And then second step, what happens to the motion? Okay, our first fake that we will call, according to the formation to the motion, is called the Patriots. Patriots stands for our pass audible. We are going to pass the ball based off the look that they're going to give our punt team. It is a called audible if our opponents do not cover the loco or any other eligible receiver. You've seen in multiple games, high school and college, where because of breaking out of formation or the changing of